everybody! Now, last week I put a post up on Instagram asking you if you've got any questions that you'd like to answer, because today I thought I'd put together a Q&A video for you because I haven't done one in a while and I actually really enjoy doing them. So let's just get started. Okay, so my first question is from Tori, and Tori asks, what kind of camera do you use and what tips would you give to someone who is an aspiring YouTuber? Okay, so I use a Canon 60D and for my YouTube videos I use it with just the regular 18 to 55mm lens, but for like filmmaking or photography I have a 70 to 300mm lens, which is so much more detailed and you can zoom in better. It's a bigger zoom. It's a better lens, but for YouTube, like these sit-down videos, I use my 18 to 55mm lens. And also the reason why the Canon 60D is good is because it has a flip-out screen, so I can actually see myself in this little viewfinder. So if you see me looking in that, that's just to check if the lighting's still okay and if I'm in focus. But I aim to look into here, the lens. So yeah, it's a really great camera for YouTube. But what tips would you give to someone who's an aspiring YouTuber? Don't think about your content too much. Don't think about like your videos, because overthinking them and spending too much time on a video will make you pick out all the flaws in it, and then you won't ever upload it because you'll think, oh no. If you just make a video for the fun of it and just upload it and think to hell with it, then yeah, you might have some videos that you'll think, oh, and cringe over, which I do, but at least I uploaded them, and you'll find that a lot of people do actually like them. So the more you watch your own YouTube videos, the more you'll pick out the flaws, and then the less you'll do it. CLL Kelly, I don't know if that's how you want to say that, asks, do you have a boyfriend? No, I don't have a boyfriend. I'm perfectly happy single. I am very career driven. That's how I'd see myself. Pirate Poppy asks, what do you study at BOA? Now, for those of you who don't know, I go to BOA, which is it's a digital, well, what is it though? What is it? It's a digital and creative and performing arts college. So you have a pathway where you do all of that subject. But I'm under the performing arts branch and I do musical theatre. I'm coming towards the end of my time at BOA now, but I've enjoyed my 2 years there. I also do an additional study, which is an A-level art, which is finished now. But I'm in my last 2 or 3 weeks at BOA now. Next week I'm in my very last show, and we're doing that at the Old Rep, and I'm playing Amy March in Little Women, and I'm super excited about it because we've got an amazingly talented cast, and also our musical director and director have been amazing in Little Women. So yeah, if you live locally, then by all means come and get tickets. Chloe Evans, who happens to be one of my best friends, commented saying, what's the best thing about early birding? What are you doing in September? What's your favourite musical? And best quote. Right, that's a lot of questions, Chloe. A lot of you, again, won't get this. You don't understand what early birding is unless you watch my vlogs. So for those of you who don't know what early birding is, it's Chloe, me and another guy called Ethan, and we basically go into college really super early, before the time that we have to. I mean, most of the time we're called in for 9 o'clock, but we always get like a really early train and get in at like 7:45 in the morning, and it's just really fun because we have like these little early birdie traditions, buying hash browns from the canteen, and we used to have those until they stopped doing hash browns. But we have hot chocolate and stuff, or sometimes we'll get a waffle from our local cafe, which is Coffee Cup. And if you're joining BOA in September, then you'll have all of that to look forward to. Her second question is, what am I doing in September? Now, as you all know, I am leaving college because I'm finished my 2 years at college. And most people of my age will either be going on to work or going to uni. Now, I have applied to uni equivalent, but it's not uni, it's drama school. I am off to East 15 next year for the 1 year acting course. Now, a few of you might remember that I put an audition vlog up a few months ago, and it was called Audition Vlog Essex, and in that was when I travelled down for my audition. Now, I'm happy to say that I got a place there, and I'm really excited to move to Essex next year in September, and it's so exciting. I can't even contain my excitement. So I'll be living about 3 hours away next year from my home, which is scary but also incredibly exciting. So that's what I'm doing next year. I'm going on to drama school to do acting. Yes! My favourite musical, which she asks, oh, okay, right. It changes. Like, it's always been Matilda. I've always loved Matilda the musical. And I saw that on the West End last year. But a few months ago, I went back to the West End. I think it was the Prince Edward Theatre. And I saw Miss Saigon. And oh my God, Miss Saigon is so good. Like, so good. I recommend it for anybody who... It's just so... it leaves your mind like, whoa. And it's just the special effects, the actors. The main girl, who was immensely talented, was played by a 17-year-old. I'm 17 and I could not have done that. But also, I am gonna say now, I'm gonna say it, my favourite musical at the moment is definitely Little Women, because I'm in it. I love the show. It's right up my street. It's set in the 1800s, and the character I've got is very, like, it's a good acting role, and the show is just a beautiful show. So if you ever get a chance to either read Little Women by Louisa May Alcott or watch the film, there are 2 versions I believe, there might be a 3rd version, or even come and see the show that I'm going to be in next week, then I would by all means go and do it, because it's an amazing show, especially the musical. And my best quote, I'd say, now this was once said to me by one of my close friends, Kaya. I remember him saying it like during my GCSEs, and he says, oh, what did he say? It's a well-known quote, I don't know who it's by, but it's very well known, and it is, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, then it's not the end. I was in awe of that quote for a very, very long time, and it really did get me through my GCSEs. So thanks for that, Kaya. Bia, I don't know if that's... I'll put the name down here, I'm not sure how you say it. What do you hate most? Hate is a very strong word. Now, what do I hate most? It's nothing like food-wise, because I like most foods. Oh, I know what I hate most. Pushy parents. I'm sorry if you're a pushy parent, but I really can't stand... I wouldn't say hate them, because that's really, really dramatic. I do dislike parents that push their children into things that they don't want to do when they're young. Like, I was never the sort of girl that was pushed into anything I didn't want to do. Like, I wasn't dancing from the age of 3 or 4, or acting from the age of 3 or 4 just because my parents wanted me to. They didn't put me in voice lessons or singing lessons or whatever when I was 3 and could just talk, you know, because that wasn't a choice of my own. But you see some children nowadays that just aren't into acting. They're just not into it. You can tell. If you really are going to do acting when you're older, you will show signs of wanting to do acting when you're older. I only started acting when I was about 14, 15 years old, because that's what I knew. I knew that I wanted to do it. I could feel it inside of me. But when you're 3 or 4 and your parents are just pushing you into it, and you'll probably end up being a doctor or something completely different. But you sometimes see these parents and they're just like, oh, get my child an agent, oh, get my child into a film, oh, get my child doing this. It's just, I really, it's not the best way to nurture it out of children. So that's what I dislike. Miss Corin Olivia, another one of my very, very closest friends, asks, who's your celeb girl crush? What is the 9 o'clock club? And who is in the drama workshop fam? Okay, so my celeb girl crush is definitely Jessie J. I love Jessie J. I've loved her since she first posted that Big White Room video in like 2009 or something stupid. I really like Rita Ora. I'm not even that mad keen on her music, I just really like her. She's amazing, to say the least. The 9 o'clock club is I go to drama workshop every Tuesday with my friends. The 9 o'clock, it starts at 7 o'clock and finishes at 9 o'clock, but we never leave at 9 o'clock. No, we don't. We always have to talk until about 9:30. So that's the 9 o'clock club basically. We just talk all sorts of gossip, talk about what we're doing throughout the week and whatever. But yeah, it's usually a lot of fun. We talk with Esther and Sue who run the group. Yeah, it's really fun. I'm not going to go into details of what we talk about because there's so much we actually do talk about, so yeah. Who's in the drama workshop fam? Well, the 9 o'clock club is obviously Corin, me, Beck, Em, Kaya, Greg, Ethan, and obviously Esther and Sue, who are the leaders of the group. Matt John Beale asks, will you marry me? Unfortunately, I don't know you that well, but I'm very flattered by the proposal. And those are all the questions I'm going to ask today. I hope you've had an amazing week. I hope to make another video soon. In fact, my rehearsals at the theatre start next week, where we're doing Tech Week and also Show Week. So I'm hoping to get a few cheeky vlogs in there of everything that's been going on backstage. So, with that all said, hope you have an amazing week and I'll see you next time with a new video. Bye!